when last we left our heroes. Or should I say our hero? He had made a deal, an arrangement to see his companions not suffer a cruel and sudden fate. And as he did so, he saw a wreath of bats come up from his legs and take him far, far away. It's been some days now, and you've been exploring this space and weaving through caverns until you eventually came to a dais sprawled out between two mountains and seeming to be cleaved together only by the stones that connect to either one. It looks precarious, and you can even see some lava curling down from these two mountains and spreading and falling off of this bridge, looking as if it's ready to fall at any moment. Though you have no idea how long it's been here, the wear and the ravages of time have been upon this bridge for, and you with your Luxodon sense, millennia, maybe more. It's here on this dais that you've spent your time looking out into the hellscape around you. And as you are contemplating the next steps to take, a voice cuts through. Basul, what are you doing here? As you see on the other side of it.
No way.
A very familiar face.
My Donza. My Donza. Wow.
Why?
Going once.
You shouldn't be here.
Figured I'd come and pay you a visit after all this time. I had nothing better to do, so off to hell.
She gives you just one step closer, but you can see that she is holding herself back.
Do I know this is really her? I mean,
you can make
sus.
You can make an insight check or a perception check, your choice on the matter.
Ooh, let's do a perception check. Submit. That's a natural 20.
That looks like a 17 to me, friend. I mean, you can even catch some of her scent, and it's the same as you ever remembered it.
If I'm using my nose, wouldn't I have advantage though?
You can certainly have advantage.
Heck yeah, buddy. Hell isn't so bad. That is a natural 20.
It's not, but it's very close. With a 27.
27.
Be like, he keeps rolling that 20.
He has to be stopped.
Luckily, there is a recording that will show otherwise.
Right,
anyways, you through the
Look.
heat, the brimstone, the all of the scents that assail your nostrils. Sometimes there's a waft of just what seems to be ammonia, and then ash, and it's been, quite frankly, clogging up your senses. This plane seems to do that. But for this brief moment where you have some clarity in your senses, some focus, as far as you can tell, it's her.
Shit. Can I walk around this thing? It looks like I can, right?
It looks that way.
Okay.
As
I'm gonna go over.
you meet to the center of
Like right here?
it. So more like right there.
Okay, right here.
You feel this invisible force pulling, like chains wrapped around your wrists, your legs, your neck. You can move no farther.
I'm stuck.
He promised he wouldn't. I should have known better.
What do you mean he promised that he wouldn't?
Part of the deal I made that day was to make sure you never suffered the same fate.
That's true love right there. Well, I also made a deal. So this isn't your fault. This is my fault to save my friends. So don't be hard on yourself. Just be hard on me. This is my fault.
She collapses to her knees. It's the only thing that's kept me going. And why am I even going?
My dear, you have the wrong perspective. We're together again. Think of all the things we can do in hell. This is nothing. We got this.
Hearing those words, you can see that she looks at you. I'm gonna have you make a persuasion check for me, Basul.
Okie dokie, artichoke. That was not a natural 20.
It was not, but it was very close to a 19, 17, and 16.
All good years.
I want to believe you. And I know it's you. Just the way you're... The way you are you. It's unmistakable. But there's only one reason he brought you here. And you're gonna hate it.
Probably. But you should tell me anyway.
Rather than tell.
Oh, you're gonna show me?
You can see that there is a faint orange glow that starts to pulse out of Danza's chest. And
out of her chest?
And as it does so, you watch as one jagged claw comes curling out. And in a very visceral moment, multiple limbs erupt from her chest and start pulling away and pushing her down to the side. You hear an ungodly screech that just tears the air around you. And creature takes off, flies away. You see Danza there. A ruined husk of the person you knew. Within the next few moments, you watch as that wound knits itself back together. And she kneels before you once more. I'm afraid there's not much we can do.
That was pretty intense.
This has been my personal hell for as long as I can remember.
Just that thing claws its way out of you? That's your hell?
It's not just one. It's a different one every time.
A different one every time? What is it?
Either he made a deal with someone or he's doing, I don't know. But I am essentially a spawning ground. Whatever that means in hell.
Did they look kind of like the... I mean, I would have some experience with these things, so did it look like anything I'm familiar with? Maybe
You
like
can
a
roll.
bad
You can roll a history check,
I'll roll.
or
history
Arcana,
check.
or Arcana, whichever one you
Okay,
decide.
I'll do the history check.
No.
For a 9.
You haven't seen ones like these before, no? I'm gonna say with that check, like, I mean, how much do you think Vostul studied? Oh, are fiends on your list of favorite enemy?
No.
Okay. Then
Only foes.
it was a large creature. Like it should not have come out of her body because it was bigger than she was. And I mean, I can give you a description. It had, like most fiends do, some red skin, very like crimson in color, like a deep crimson. Jagged horns, one pair that is very large, two on either side that are a little bit smaller, wings, hooves, and like no real weapons to speak of, but it was very muscular and kind of humanoid in form at its top, but ended in the face more like an elongated bat. So I mean, from that description, I mean that's what I'll give you because you rolled a 9, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair. That's good. We can handle this. I think this is manageable, Donza.
You get like a very slight and defeated chuckle.
Now, how do I? Can I go over to her or what? Is this
You
just-
still feel that
I'm still.
that chain keeping you.
What if I go backwards, like this way?
Keep going. I mean, you don't feel any chains now that you're away from.
Like over here?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. What if I try and go this way?
And right there is where you start feeling the chains again.
Oh. Well, dear, I'm chained.
You can roll me let's let's see. An insight.
Okay. Ooh, 19. Not bad.
You can't like see any physical chains around you, but you feel as if these chains are latched onto the peak of the mountain behind you.
Oh. Gonza, can you come closer to me, or are you chained too?
She stands up.
If this is one of those 10 feet situations, I'm gonna cry.
She literally gets this close to you, and it is not a 10 feet situation. As she brings her hand out towards you and you towards her, you can get within a hair's breadth of being able to touch,
Oh,
and that is all.
that's even worse. Well, I've gone how many years not touching you? I can go without a little bit longer. We're in hell, dude. This is crazy. There's a chain, not chain, tethering me to the top of that mountain. And I'm guessing you have one on the other side. What's this thing, Donza? This thing in the middle, this big orange globe.
There's much I don't know about this place.
Have you
I-
explored? What
I
have you
have-
been doing with your time, dude? You need hobbies.
I have tried, but most of what I explored I have forgotten.
Oh,
It feels... How long has it been since I died?
I'd say a good 2 decades, 3 decades.
Feels to me like I've been here for so much longer than when I was alive. Feels like I've been trapped here for thousands of years. I lost count of the days, of the months. I tried. But there's no day and there's no night here. It is simply fire all the time.
Well, the bright side, since you're so close to me now, your skincare is still excellent. So even though we don't know the days and we don't know the nights, who cares? We've got each other now, even if we can't touch. Not that you touched me very much in those last few years, anyways. Shit.
I think we had some more pressing matters to attend to.
Well, we have a pressing matter right now too, and it's called hell. So let's try and figure this out together. Or not. I mean, I don't know.
We,
Do you even want to leave?
of course, I want to leave. Are you
Well,
kidding
then
me?
pick your ass up out of the dirt, lady, and let's get this perspective reframed.
What do you suggest? You've always been good at thinking outside the box.
This is me to the DM.
Mhm.
I don't know anything about hell.
Yep.
So, should I have him roll something to see if?
I mean, that would be once again a history check.
Okay. Did you see the way it bounced off the screen? That was crazy.
Yeah, it went like way up and then way down. Yeah. You I mean, you know, as far as hell, there are 9 circles. You know that there's the first layer is known as Avernus. It's normally where most of the souls enter hell, though you're not sure if this is Avernus or not, because you were sent here by someone. Like, you didn't die and enter hell. You were sent, so you don't know exactly where you are.
But I have a feeling it's like a pocket hell.
You have a feeling that either it's a pocket hell or this is literally one of the layers and it's just a place that Andros has specifically like set aside for people he wants to play with. One more thing you could know about hell is that it is very amorphous in its structure. Like, you could walk for a day and either reach the mountain that looks like it's 100 miles away, or you could, move 2 feet during that entire day. And it looks like you didn't make any progress whatsoever. So even if this is not a pocket plane, it could be that Andros has thousands of places like this all over hell, because its space is just so ambiguous in the way it presents itself.
Well, dear, if there's one thing I know, it's ambiguity and chaos. And this place has never seen a Loxodon of my quality before, and I fix my button very, very gentlemanly like. Do we need to eat in hell or no?
It depends if you're you're still alive.
Yeah, I'm not dead, sweetheart. I'm not dead. Are you dead?
You see a very visible, just like a pouring over of relief on her body as she slumps. I thought he just killed you and sent you here. This is better than I thought it was.
Hey, why is it better than you thought it was? Tell me.
Well, my soul. This is my soul. It is not. It's not my physical body is. Well, I don't know. I don't know where it might be or if it's even still around.
I buried you, my love. In our favorite grove. Underneath very, very nice granite, by the way, which was hard to chip. And I chipped it myself. So worry not over the husk that you used to live in.
Well, if you're alive, that means that someone can come for you. I know of, or at least I think I remember of ways to free an anchored soul, but it's much simpler if you're still kicking. So, as long as someone comes and finds you, you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Well, what about you, though? If someone finds me, I still want to make sure. If I kill this vampiric nonsense man, would that save your soul?
I don't know. Part of me wishes that were the case, but knowing him, he would have said rules, conditions, so that even if he did die, he... I don't see him leaving things loose, as it were.
Yeah, that's not his style. Well, dear, I think I need to explore this opposite direction. And I'll return to you.
I think that's for the best.
What'd you say?
I think that's for the best.
Yeah. Don't worry about me, okay? I'm serious now. I've survived much worse than this. Being metaphysically chained to this mountain. Aren't we all chained to a mountain in some kind, Danza? So I have no worries that we're gonna get out of this shit together. And then you can finally rest. Won't that be wonderful?
That would be wonderful. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I will make a dexterity saving throw. It's 16.
16. You succeed. As she explodes open.
Nice. It's gonna take a while to get used to that.
And instead of that like bat-like looking creature, you see something far more like rotund and just has like this gaping mouth that almost comes down into its neck and has multiple spider-like limbs, some of which definitely shouldn't be in the areas that they are. And then like immediately crawls off the side of the bridge. It's seeming to both these creatures have seemed to mind you like none at all. They seem to be having or have a mission in mind as soon as they erupt.
So not the alien kind of breaking out of a human husk. It's a different kind of.
Yeah, no, not really.
Well, that was intense. I'm gonna go away. Not dealing with that. You can't harsh my vibe. Cause I'm alive. In pure imagination. Okay, what's over here?
You walk that direction, and as you go through what seems to be an archway for this bridge, you find yourself once again on this bridge.
Cool. So it's just like a loop?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so neat.
Danza is still laying there. You do see that the wounds are starting to stitch themselves back together. But it would seem that you're stuck here for however long it takes.
Stuck here. No one's really stuck in hell, my friend. Let's see. What do we got here? What is this thing again? Did you tell me what this thing was?
It looks like just a orb of like fiery magma that is curling. It's kind of underneath the stone, but it is like an orb. It doesn't look like a pool. And you can see like runic etchings that are floating through the air.
Can I read the runes?
Do you speak Infernal?
I unfortunately missed that class on Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, so no.
Well, I speak so many other things, but I don't speak that.
Yes. And Infernal is most certainly what this language is. So.
Well,
There's-
everything can die. Do I have my weapons?
Yeah, you have your weapons. He wouldn't want you to have no weapons.
Can I shoot this shit?
Yeah,
I'm
of course you
just
can.
gonna shoot it.
Are you're using your tri-barrel rift cannon?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah. Which ammo do you want to use?
Oh, good question, my dear. I forgot about the cannon in my reading of the lands. So let me see. I mean, void ammunition sounds fun
Void ammunition is fun.
for this thing, maybe?
Yeah.
Worth a
Yeah.
shot?
Yeah. If you would like to.
Literally worth a shot?
Yeah. How many times do you fire?
3. No.
3.
6. I have 6, don't I? Yeah. I'll fire 6 times.
Okay. As you do so, you since you basically enter initiative and there's no other person in initiative, we'll say that you do get 3 attacks per turn, and so you fire off these rounds in quick succession. It takes about 12 seconds, just firing everything you can into this orb. You do watch as the void energy enters into this. And for a little while, there's just like this almost vibration of energy. But then the void fades. And after these 6 shots are fired in quick succession, like there is a buildup, and the orb grows a little bit. But quickly the displacement just kind of fizzles into the vacuum.
Can you repeat that last part? Something went into the vacuum?
Just that the what is it? The displacement. So like the movement that this orb made because your void energy was striking in the middle of it is no longer. It fades. Just like your void shots eventually just fade after they are fired. They don't just stay in space because that would be bad.
That would be bad. Well, I'm gonna reroute. I'm gonna throw water on it. Just a little bit.
Okay. You throw water
Can I
towards
bless
it.
first?
You can
Might
attempt. You can attempt to.
I would like to bless this water.
Um,
Attempt to.
So I would say make a religion check. Being with the Orzhov, like you've seen the way that they consecrate their water before. Okay.
25, baby.
Yeah, you say your best blessing upon this water. You don't see it like start glowing or give off any indication that it's really changed. You throw it towards the water, and you do throw it to the fire, towards the fire, and you do see that a few of the runes light up on the ring around as the water dissipates or evaporates 10 feet before it even hits the fire. I should mention, this thing is fucking hot. Like, you can, from where you're at, it feels like you're almost getting a sunburn just from being this close to it.
So that didn't have an effect, really? Just some of the runes lit up, or?
Yes.
Okay. If I bless the orb...
So, the way that you were shown how to consecrate things or bless things usually requires some amount of touching.
I can't
If you want to touch it, you can certainly do so.
I'm not wanting to touch that thing.
Okay.
You kidding?
Mm-hmm. That seems like
I don't want to touch
an intelligent answer.
Do I have... Okay, what if I didn't use all of, like, throw all of the blessed water on the orb, and I
Okay.
kept some of it and, like, just rubbed myself down with it where I feel these chains kind of getting
Yeah,
after me?
you can certainly try.
Can I try that?
Yeah, you rub it down on
shit.
your wrists, on your ankles, on your neck. And I mean, right now you don't feel the chains, so you might have to like walk to where you would.
Try and go back over
Mhm.
to Donza here.
You
Can I touch
reach
her?
it.
Can I go here?
You reach a hand out. You try and step forward, but the chains are still taut.
Darn. Well, I'm at a loss here. Do I see anything around that could tell me? Like, are there levers? Are there any kind of buttons? Is there a chicken somewhere? I don't...
Roll me an investigation check. At this point, Danza has come to, just like with a sharp inhale.
Deep breaths.
I thought you were gonna go exploring.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Figured I'd stay here with you. So instead, I'm blessing water unnecessarily and trying to figure a way out of here.
With a 19. You feel pretty confident that there are no levers, there are no buttons, there is nothing in this space that is of real intrigue or tangibly helpful to your situation. The only things that you can really pick out are the ball of molten material, whatever it might be, in the middle, and the chains that you feel around you coming from the peak. Though you don't know that you can do anything about the peak at the moment, since you're basically walking in loops whenever you try and leave.
What if I tried to will myself to the peak? Is that possible? Where I'm just like, concentrate really hard.
Roll me.
I mean, it's hell. Is anything possible? I don't know.
Roll me an insight check.
I will roll you an insight check right now. Good shit out.
You search the deepest depths of yourself and will yourself to push out and onto the peak of this mountain. But the most you get is a feeling like the chains are tightening.
Oh, that the chains tightened? Well, this is a predicament.
You could say that 1,000 more times.
Gonza, did you try and touch this molten orb of curiosity here?
I mean, after a while, yes. I tried to throw myself into it.
What happened?
It wouldn't allow me. I don't know what it would do for you. The runes glowed, some of them, and it repelled me.
No time like the present, and I dive straight for the fucking...
Okay.
What happened to I'm not gonna touch it?
Yeah, but it
Touch
said it
it.
repelled her.
And then even Torn was like, that's a wise decision.
I don't care.
I mean, you did make this choice. So
He's dead. You're not though.
Not yet. Give me some time.
It does. Okay. Give me a second. I would say make a dexterity saving throw, but you jumped in of your own volition.
I did.
So give me just a second.
But I also have very high willpower.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's good stuff.
If that counts for anything in hell. What a confusing place.
Very, very confusing and chaotic, and well, it has its rules and its laws, and it wants to hurt you usually. So
They should put that in the handbook. Kidding. For when you go to hell.
For your sake, I hope this is not an overly high number. So how much can that be? I mean, bonus, you won't be killed outright, but if you're unconscious, you probably will die. So okay, 91 points of fire damage as you dive headlong into a molten core of lava. Immediately, your entire front half feels like it's being melted off your bones. You can now make a, athletics or acrobatics check to get yourself out if you would like, because you don't feel like you're being sucked in any way. Like, you just landed on something that feels almost like it's concrete, but it's moving. Okay. With a 15, you pull away. You are not restrained by it, which is what could have happened. You pull away. Your hands are gone.
My hands are gone?
Your hands are gone.
Cool.
They are now stumps.
Hey, look at my stump!
Why did you do that?
Well, to show you there's still joy in the world.
Joy, you just lost your hands!
And?
And you have burns, horrible burns all over your body!
Don't worry about it. I have cure wounds. Can I cast that?
I mean, sure. You can.
I did forget I had spells. Wait, what? Oh.
Rangers do have spells, yes.
Level 4. We'll do it at level 4.
Okay, cure wounds at level 4. Okay. So 13. And what is the... Oh, 8 must be from the higher level casting. Yeah.
I don't know, I just clicked the thing. I don't know.
Okay, whatever. You do heal 21 points of damage, but your hands are gone.
Yeah, that's fair.
The burns that were there, like, they feel a little bit better, but they are still very, like I'll say, like, about half the pain goes away, but it still feels like you jumped into a pit of lava,
Well, from the frying pan into the fire.
What am I going to do with you?
I guess you'll just have to love me through this. But I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't want to have a crack in this facade of bravado here. I'm really confused.
I mean, that's
And I
fair.
lost my hands.
Yeah, you did. You did do that.
So and I just take my stumps as like the I don't know pose.
Yep. Yeah, you shrug with no hands, just like bloody stumps. I mean, they're less bloody now because you cast cure wounds, but you know they still are a jagged burn scar on your forearms. So, do you have
Well,
anything else you'd like to do?
now you said that the sending stone stopped working for me, right? It's not on anymore.
I can't remember what I said.
I think you said that I was able to send that last message.
Yes, that would make sense.
Well, Torino, this might have to be the end of our hellscape for
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
Because I don't know what to do now. I lost my hands.
You did. You lost your hands.
It
So
was my own fault.
Yeah, I mean-
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no runes glowed, by the way. They glowed when you tried to spritz the water on them. And Danza said that it did when she tried to go in. But for you, it did not.
Well, I have an idea for next time, so
Okay.
we'll catch it up.
Beautiful. All right. Then we will
Thank you,
return.
Torino.
Of course. Yes. Quite personally, it had to happen. So we will move all of you back to.
So can we just recap for a second?
Yeah, of course. What would you like to recap on?
I guess, like, did Vasul discover anything?
I mean,
At all?
very little because he can't read the infernal script on the runes.
Yeah.
Like there's a very few things that yes he did learn, but there are some situations where you just don't really know what to do.
What's yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you
That makes
plunge your hands into hot magma.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
When in hell.
Thank you.
Honestly, worth a shot. Worth a shot. I respect it.
I mean, for some people, yes. I don't think that I would jump into
He's
magma,
in
but
hell. Who cares?
right, yeah.
We're there
Who?
for the vibes,
Uh,
man.
Yeah, sure.
The
Mhm.
vibes.
The vibes of hell. Yes. Okay. Coming back to the rest of
And
you.
the spirit of his
Oh, hold on.
wife, his
Yes.
dead wife, is right there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I just wanted to say thank you all for joining us on this week's
Ooh,
episode of The Green
nice.
Room. A bit of a longer introduction on that one, but it was a very specific look into Vasul's situation, in which he may or may come out with more or less than 4 limbs. Who knows? But just wanted to let you guys know about this week's sponsor. Calling all armchair activists and dice rolling strategists. Are you tired of watching from the sidelines? Well, it's time to step up your game with Fantasy D&D League, where the stakes are high and the dragons are higher. It's just like fantasy football, but with more wizards, warriors, and wild magic. Draft your ultimate adventuring party and let the epic quests begin. Will your rogue steal the spotlight, or will your cleric save the day? Every roll, every spell, every monster slain scores points for your team. So whether you're a seasoned dungeon master or a casual player, get ready to crush the competition and claim your glory. Join Fantasy D&D League today and prove you're not just a player, you're a legend in the making. Adventure awaits, and so does your destiny. Betting on fantasy games is at your own risk. Enjoy the thrill, but remember to play responsibly. Don't forget to
Oh,
like and subscribe, everybody.
I love it.
Every subscription helps the channel.
I just every time I'm like, you know, it's not going to be quite as good as it was last week, and it's always freaking fantastic. It's just I love it.
It's a fantasy league of a fantasy game.
Yeah, I love it.
Exactly.
Oh boy. All right. All right. Let's draw back in. Do y'all need a recap for what happened to you all last time? Okay. Yes. Then let's move everyone real quick to this.
Also, Torin, very good choice in music for.
I like this one a lot. Ever since I found it, it's been kind of my go-to for somber situations. So, with that, when last we met our heroes on the plane of Ravnica, you all had finished your business with Quint. You had gained a new ally in one Tyrannix Rex, a primordial force of fire, lightning, and earth, it would seem. Upon entering into your silver planescape pendant, it seemed to introduce itself to your companions inside, and really seemed non-hostile to anyone around it. A very stark transition from when it held Abraham in its jaws. You found on the less of a person now and more a pile of goo, 3 sending stones, and 2 of the same type of grenade he used against you all. Upon the 10 minutes coming up, you were sent back here to the Hazax and the Brightwoad Coven, where Abraham took a look into his psyche and found that some of the dragons still had a presence there, and some did not. Apple had much the same interaction, but with only one of the dragons. He wanted to know specifically about Meslorgioth, and found him, though it seemed the connection there had been either severed or a barrier had been put between. After looking into Meslorgioth, he shifted into a long, distant memory, and found bittersweet moments in everywhere he looked, before he pleaded to be brought back to the material plane. Saphira now is reading upon this, well, not reading, but creating a scroll that is supposed to be helping with the undead scourge that is going throughout the land. The last thing that will happen is Vahazax will say, with how quickly this blight has been spreading in recent years, I cannot say for certain when it will touch the whole of civilization, but I'd say within 15 days or so, it will reach the port of Thracian. You can do what you wish with that knowledge, but time is of the essence.
Well, we're here. May as well stay on task, as it were.
It is now up to you where you travel and how you do so. I will let you know that while you are staying in this space, time moves much quicker in here, slower in the material. So a few days in here would amount to maybe a few hours outside. So you have time to plan, time to rest.
Then I would like to rest.
All right. Yes. You
Is
go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there a teleportation circle here?
For reasons. No.
There.
Some of my brethren can still look in on me, and although they can see what I'm up to, they cannot move their forces here without considerable trouble. And any time that happens is the time we usually move.
I'm down to rest.
All right. Everybody can do what they would like, respectively. There is still a good amount of the day left because you all rested, entered this space, then made a deal to go in and spend some time with Clint, and now have returned. The last thing I would like to ask is, did anybody pick up, like, and I don't know that there was really anything to pick up necessarily from Clint, yes, to like show that you did deal with him in a way.
That there was nothing left of him except for the 3 small stones,
Mhm.
2 star.
We-
grenades,
Oh, I have those stones.
Yes,
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 he
yes.
does. and an
Um,
iron flask.
and we could say that,
Yeah, I wrote apple house.
yeah, we'll say that there was also a pocket watch that he
Okay.
kept on his person that seemed to survive.
So then it should be magical as well, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Magic pocket watch.
Glad I left this little space to add this note.
And upon opening it, you do see a picture of a young Ezra and a woman you
Aw.
don't know, but looks a good bit like Ezra in features.
Mama.
Oh,
Wait, where is that?
it's in the pocket watch.
It is a picture in the pocket watch, and it is something that Clint was carrying on his person.
Oh, gross.
Yes.
Well, it is gross, but it's also, I don't know. Need to see the picture?
See me young.
Yeah.
And your mama.
And what we think is, which makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, possibly.
I mean, it makes
familial.
sense.
If she probably looks a lot like me, I'm guessing.
That's what he was saying.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear it. I was talking to Isaiah about the dinner.
No,
we
I get
switched
it.
up our burgers accidentally.
I get it. But yes.
Who do we say has that? Or who?
It depends on who wants to keep it. Ezra could take it, but it is a watch.
I think Abe has the flask, right? Is that right?
I handed it off.
Oh! Who'd you...
Yeah, who'd you hand it to?
That's right. That's right. Ishmael?
I think Ishmael.
He handed it off when he went into the
Okay.
When he went into the Pokeball. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Don't bring me into this mess.
I'm trying to keep track.
I'm pretty sure that you asked for it, didn't you? To just give it to me.
I thought he did.
I thought he was talking
Okay,
about the. I thought he was talking about the pendant itself, but I could be mistaken.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay, well tell me who has the flask and I'll write it.
Yeah, I mean, any one of you can have the flask. I don't care who it is.
Apple
Roll a
has the
D7.
stones. Oh my gosh.
How about the one who's keeping notes? How about you have it?
Oh, okay. So I have the flask.
Yes.
I like this.
And then what about the pocket watch?
You
I
have
mean, I could
that
also
too.
hold
It's
on to
great.
that unless
You are
unless
the
it's
hoarder
worth
of many things.
I am a hoarder.
You
I'm-
can give
I
it
like
to me.
shiny
I'll
things.
put it in my notes.
Okay, so you have the watch.
Yes, you have a pocket watch with a picture of you and your mother.
I like the picture of my mom.
Yes.
I might throw away the watch.
So you
It's
do.
magical in nature. I think he said we need it for.
God damn it.
I didn't say
proof
you
that we
needed it.
Killed him? I feel like you were saying it. That you weren't saying it, but you were saying it. That we needed proof that like we took care of him or something. Right? Come on,
Yeah.
Torrin.
Yeah.
I didn't say
also
that.
assumed the same thing.
I take the
Yeah,
picture
okay,
out of the
okay.
watch, hand it to
I think
Ezra,
we
and
should
take the
have it.
watch.
Yes, and don't throw away the watch.
Yeah.
I
So
wasn't actually gonna throw it away. Don't worry.
Ishmael, you do see in the locket, just like along the rim, where the like right outside the watch's face, there's an etching in common. My swan and little dove is what the etching says.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's also sick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Something sweet turned very perverse because
I
he
know,
is a perverse man.
From the outside, people would think it was great.
Yeah.
Oh, he really cares about his step family.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you, Clint.
Sure.
And no doubt that is the story he gave most people.
Yes, I just love them so much. Yeah, you little bitch.
Anyways, you do have the stopwatch with you. And you all take a long rest. If there's nothing else anyone would like to do, we will reconvene in the morning when you have all woken up, and reconvene in this space once more.
I want to write a song. That's
All
I
right.
want to do during that time.
Okay.
Of the relief and feeling
Beautiful.
of knowing that my abuser is dead.
Yes. Roll me a performance check.
I'm gonna be so sad if this is bad.
What is this feeling? This feeling deep inside.
Yay!
With
30!
yes, with a 30, you feel like there's some things that are left unsaid. Mostly because you just haven't fully processed it yet. But you have got a lot of like the structure and the meat of what you really want to convey through this song. There is more work to be done, but it is well on its way. When you all wake up in the morning, you can decide what you would like to do. You have many options at your disposal, and with that, we will move back to the map so that you all can see those options.
Our list.
Mhm.
We do have it on Discord as well.
Beautiful. I mean, it'll be good for anyone who's watching to see it as well. So.
Oh, that's true.
And there's the trash bin because we took the trash out.
Yep. a little bit of acid and blood spilling out of it, which I'll
Yep.
I'll be completely honest. There's really not any blood in that.
It's just acid.
It's just acid now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Huh? What about acid?
Clint is mostly non-existent. Like his body
Oh,
evaporated because of.
yeah.
Mhm, yeah. Blood is really not in the equation anymore.
Right. I mean, that's what happens when you get gobbled up by a big acid boy.
Well, yeah, and get breathed on by a acid dragon. There is a lot of acid
Same
involved.
True.
Yeah.
A lot of
We're just ass guys, you know? Acid guys, I mean, sorry.
And girls.
And
That's
girls,
true.
yeah. I mean,
That's right.
everybody.
Everybody.
We're just an ass group.
An ass group. I love it.
Party, if you will.
Oh yeah. So, what would you all like to move on to? Oh my goodness.
That's
Something
bad.
happened with the music.
There's talking.
I know. There are no more tracks, and so. Oh no! It's not the music. It's just the music just stopped. So I'll fix that.
Just went to an Elden Ring lore video.
It's something. Okay. Oh, what do I want? Question. I don't know. I'll just probably start this again. Sweet. Yeah.
So I'm ordering a pizza,
Oh yeah.
and there was a coupon deal, and I saved $31.
Holy
on this
cow!
fucking-
Shit.
Yeah, I'm like
How
floored.
many-
I don't know. Is this real?
How expensive of a pizza did you order?
No, it was a Domino's special thing where you get 2 pizzas for $6.99 each, but you can upgrade one to a large, and a regular large is like $23, but you upgrade it for
Oh.
free. And then they had another deal on the Parmesan bread bites for $3, which is normally $9. This
Wow.
is crazy.
What?
That is crazy.
Is this real? Should I just send it and be like, yeah, whatever?
Yeah.
Chat, is this real?
Send it.
Yeah. I don't know why not.
Wow.
I had
By
chat
the way,
Pizza
Domino's
GPT.
sponsor us.
party.
Domino's sponsor us.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Oh, Domino's, thank you
Oh.
for your service.
I had chat GPT write a song.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh.
Honestly, it's pretty.
What is it?
I
What
enjoy
is it
it.
sung like? What is it like sung to the tune of?
I didn't have it pick a tune. I'd have to like write one, which I'm not gonna do right now.
Oh my God, Emma, what are you?
But
Yeah, what are you doing?
Finish work.
Yeah, what
I
are
only
you
like-
doing,
for meetings.
Bard?
I
God.
only like worked a full 8-hour day and then a 2-hour rehearsal and then
Right.
did curriculum night
Jeez.
today.
Kids these days
I know.
can't work anymore.
But it's actually decently good. Who knows? Maybe I will come up with a melody for it.
All right. Yeah, I was reading it, but I think we should definitely move.
I
So-
feel aimless, team.
I thought that's why we created this checklist. Is it the next thing
It did
vampires?
not
are?
Yeah, we were gonna.
It did
deal with
not
the-
help.
Don't forget about Rex and Pokemon.
the immediate problem.
Alright. Shall we bring out said dragon? have a conversation. I just want to point out we got our ass handed to us by this vampire dude. I don't know if we're strong enough.
I know, but that's also when we must have been level what, like 6?
When
I think that was
when
like
you
Talking about more recent.
when you no. She's talking about when you very first met him. That was at like level 3 or 4. Where I mean, if you guys had tried anything, you would be undeniably dead. But in recent history, when you all were running through a
with the
field
dead.
of zombies, and he
Oh gosh.
he was basically one by one almost murdering people. That was bad too.
I don't know if we're fighting this vampire. I thought we were just saving Vasul.
I think that entails fighting the vampire.
Oh.
I mean, so
But, yeah.
the way you guys have it
Yeah,
listed is
take-
vampire / save Vasul. You don't
Yeah,
have
we
a
didn't want to-
kill him. I think it's just deal with him in general. So it's up to you.
Yeah, we've got Rex in the necklace who's waiting to get a little bit of vengeance of his own for the whole.
On him, right? Same.
I mean, yeah, he said he'd
That's
help
it.
us out, right?
That's who he said. Yeah, that's who he said.
He did agree to that. Yes.
So
So, yeah.
at least we have a little hope in that regard.
Plus now we got this awesome cleric. What could happen?
Yeah.
I feel better.
Also, maybe this time we make sure to short rest when the monk doesn't have enough key.
How about no zombies as well at the same time?
Oh yeah,
No
I think all of
zombies.
these are great ideas.
fuck those worms, dude.
I mean,
Crazy.
you guys dealt with it pretty handily in this area, but I'll remind you the thing that was like pouring them out of itself moved away.
Yeah, that alien thing that was in the sky that was fucking with me because I got ahead of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the ice cream gone?
That was a bit.
Why is the ice cream always gone?
What is? Good question.
All I can think of is like Jack Sparrow saying that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we, talk to Rex somehow. Maybe he has a plan.
Rex
Maybe
is
a
in the
friend.
necklace, and we just left him in there. I thought we'd already kind of chatted. I feel like we just need to be put on the right track, we just need a direction.
Did
So,
we ask
why don't we-
Rex a direction?
We're still in the demi-plane, right?
You are. And so time is still moving slowly.
So
Wait, I thought we vamped back to the real world.
Not yet.
Fuck me, we're still in this fucking dungeon? I thought we talked to these people.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you've talked to him, but
we-
you'd made no gesture to move out of the demi space that Woad Coven and Bahazak's lord over.
So I'm just asking if when we leave this place, are we going to appear back where we were?
I
And
mean-
if so, do they have any intel on the source of this corruption? Like what we should be looking for, basically. Is there a quest giver within a mile radius?
So if I believe I'm hearing you correctly, the Hazaks would say, yes, you will be put out exactly where you came in. We don't have to move quite yet. And then as far as a quest giver goes, do you mean like
someone who will tell us anything about the source of the actual source of this corruption?
the undead
it's-
scourge?
Yeah.
I mean, you can still talk to Bahazaks about that.
He's not going to ask me for years of my life for just chit chat info, right?
No.
This isn't that
No.
valuable.
No,
He's as
that's for
invested in us
something
always.
that's for something that would give you power to stop it. Like if he
Okay.
if you asked for him to, do something.
So it's reasonable to assume that the Scourge has something to do with the vampire, considering the way that he controlled them when we were being accosted.
As far as I know, he's made a deal with my brethren. I don't know what the deal entails.
All right. Well, is there any helpful tips you'd give us for how to find the source of this corruption quickly or deal with it rapidly?
So, I can tell you exactly where it originated. The frozen wastes that are far north, they touch the northern cusp of this forest, and they go far beyond. In the middle of those wastes lies a keep, a tall tower made of ice and covered in a perpetual blizzard. That is where the origin of this corruption took place. And that is the reason it was quiet for as long as it was. Being in cold environs like that, there was not much for the undeath to pick from in life. But the farther it comes this way and spreads in each direction, the more influence it proves.
AJ, what are you watching? We can all hear it.
What?
He
How can you
did
hear what
this
I'm-
last
I have no idea.
It's like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's some like Valley Girl type talking.
Yes.
How do you hear what I'm watching?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but I can.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's just
It's so funny though.
It's
we're
just a
like,
little
"This is
distracting.
awesome." It is.
I mean, obviously it's distracting.
It's just very faint in the back.
It is, but it's enough to pull your attention for a second.
Catch.
Mm.
So what you're saying is that we need to head to the far wastes, preferably before it reaches Thrycene. You said in 15 days?
15 days, yes.
How far away is this tower? Ballpark estimate on foot travel.
On foot travel, you would not make it. The far wastes are not a hospitable environment for anyone.
What about not on foot?
There are modes of transportation that could take you quicker and more safe route.
Like a flying ship?
I mean,
one of those.
a flying ship could help you. I do not have one of those on hand, though I could fabricate one if you know the price, though.
How old are you, Abraham?
Me?
I'm just kidding.
27 right year.
I give him a little punch on the shoulder.
Right 27.
Don't we need a fucking heart of a great worm to cure this shit?
To complete the ritual that we have most of the preparations cemented, yes, you would need a great worm's heart.
So we
Is there
shouldn't go
someone who
there.
can get that nearby.
Like a corner store, general store.
Or is this like a globe-trotting adventure kind of deal? We've done those before.
Well, it
It's just-
depends. Do you know of a great worm close by?
Is this a trick question?
It is me.
I'm gonna say
simply-
no.
It
I'm
is
gonna
me.
throw-
It is
I'm
me
gonna throw
simply
no out
asking the question.
I know of. I don't think so. I mean, I know that there's a great worm out there, or I'm fairly certain. Based on the whole, dragons in my head thing.
One thing that I will give you is that when both you and Apple entered your little mind palaces, when you went to meet with where Meslorgioth would have been, it was a place very reminiscent of the Everdead Moors. You also know that he is not a Great Worm yet. You have a vessel on your person that is keeping him from being one.
This flask?
Yes,
No.
because it holds a part
Oh.
of him.
No, the one Apple has that turns him into Drapple.
Yes.
That one?
Yes, that one. That vessel.
That vessel, not the stupid flask.
Not the Iron Flask, no.
Yeah.
Just saying we can't even defeat a vampire. You want to go after a great worm? Fuck
No,
it.
I really don't want to fight a great worm. I'll be completely honest. I just don't really know necessarily how we even go about doing that before we've dealt with the Creed situation.
Maybe that's what we do first.
That sword
What of the
sounds
vampire?
fucked up.
What of Vasul?
I don't really know anything about the vampire. You'll have to fill me in more on that situation.
He tried to kill us, and Vasul offered his life for us. I thought it'd be
You
nice,
said
you
you
know.
fought him in the past, no?
Not fought.
Like, had a bit of a brush up against, you know, it was less like a fight. That we had never had any intention of fighting. It was pretty obvious we were going to get killed.
How long ago was that? Do you think that perhaps all of us can take him now?
Had to have been at least what, like a few months ago.
Apple.
In game time.
In game time, like, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. More
Quite a
towards
bit
3.
Since then, we've done quite a bit since then.
Since yesterday? I think
I
it's
mean,
actually...
that wasn't a great showing, but admittedly we were scattered. You
He
know, and-
one-shotted us. I guess everything does, though. So I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm sorry. I take it all back. I'm ready.
You say that,
Well,
but you held your own
real
against
statement.
a white great worm for like 3 turns while your party.
I suppose there is that.
Mm-hmm.
We do know where there's a Dracolich Great Worm.
Mm-hmm. Now the question
Whether
the question of whether that heart would work for you or not, you don't know.
Also, we've had a lot of trauma lately. Let's make new trauma, not old trauma.
It's like,
more
that's a
trauma, the
chapter of my
better.
life I'd like to leave closed.
Bahazax himself would say, I am uncertain as to whether a Dracolich's heart would suffice in the ritual. It would be enough magical force, but I think the life essence is necessary. I don't see a Dracolich's heart helping you. in
See?
your
This guy says no. It's not gonna work.
endeavors.
Great.
All right, just offering ideas.
Also, we have 15 days to do this. Seems a little
Yeah, see,
tight.
that's the tough thing. You know,
What
when do
about
we
my
get,
weekend?
What about my weekends?
When was the last time we had a
We haven't
weekend?
had a weekend.
I don't know.
There have been a few times where I give you a month of downtime, but that's it.
This
So,
is tough. Tough team.
I
Huh?
guess maybe if we go back to that terrible swamp and back through the portal, maybe we'd retrace our steps back to where we were going to run into the vampire anyways. I'm not sure. I don't it just feels like there's 1,000,001 things that we need to do, and I have no idea where to start.
Fucking suck.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How do we save Vasul? Wait, there's a portal
How
to
about-
hell here, right?
There is.
What? That's fantastic. Let's go there.
I
How big can hell be?
those of you who are proficient in history, please just roll me a history check on the hells. I feel like we've done this before, but I just wanna make sure.
Oh, I know it's bad news, and
That's not exactly what I'm trying to give you here.
Yeah, I just love the way.
Needle in a
he's like,
haystack.
oh, there's a portal to hell. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the way that's phrased is great.
Sounds like a good idea.
There, just for your reference, there are
Great
9
idea.
layers of hell, and each one of them is their own plane of existence. So,
Maybe
you
we
going
should
to
go-
one of the planes and saying, oh, let's find a friend, is like, yeah, literally not trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's trying to find this one precious molten diamond in a literal cosmos of lava.
Well, I think Abraham could spare 10 years of his life for us to get vamped to the vampire, and we got 10 minutes to kill him. And tell us where Vasul
Okay,
is.
we're all going to.
So-
admittedly, sacrifice.
He remembered that he said that the first one was going to be with a discount. It's not going to be
he did say
quite so, beneficial for you
We
this
can't
next time.
It's not sustainable.
It is not. It's almost like giving your life force to something is not a sustainable prospect.
Oh my
So-
god.
Maybe. God, I just don't know.
I know,
Does
every
it-
time
do
I
you-
think there's
does
a
this
good
guy
idea, it's
know
like another thing.
Where the vampire is? Do you know where he is, dude? Like, what's up?
Yeah, could you point us
Got
to
a-
him at least?
Got a Rolodex with an address?
Yeah, are they local around this
So
place, or-
I don't
Are you
give
neighbors?
I don't give out communication very often. You could see why I want to keep myself discreet in most matters. This man I have seen a time or two, but never wished for an audience. Where he keeps himself, he has put up a layer of protection. Yes, I have tried to scry upon him, but to do anything more where I would know his location at any given point would require payment. I cannot simply pull that out of thin air.
Just for funsies, how much?
It depends. Do you want to know his location right now? Do you want to know his location until he is dealt with?
That doesn't make any sense.
That means, do you want to know his location right now, at this current time? Or do you want to know it until he is dealt with? Meaning, if it took you 15
Permanently
years,
know where he is.
yes, to deal with him.
Okay, how much for each? Just curiosity. Just,
To-
ballpark.
To know it right now, I would offer the same price, 10 years. To know it until you are done dealing with him, he has put up a rather complicated web of protection. It would be a third of your life.
Okay. So now that we know that,
And there's no guarantee that he will stay in the same spot. once you know his location.
Yes, yes.
Certainly could have stopped it. There's no guarantee with Vasul, period.
To know the location of... Oh, and were you asking for the vampire, or were you asking for your friend?
That's
Either.
a valid.
Okay, no last dose.
Also, question. You know, you do 10 years to know where Vasul is currently at this moment in hell. I don't know if that's helpful.
I mean, I think that could be arranged.
We could just, you know, void the vampire. Just go hold hands, teleport out. What's up?
Oh my god, you just said hold hands.
There are no hands to hold. They're gone.
Would be stubs. You'd be holding a stubs. We don't even know if that would work though. I mean, even if you had hands.
Yeah, we don't know anything is gonna work. So we're gonna do.
Well, no, I know, but I
Yeah.
mean that, like, normally we can trust a teleportation, like...
He has a trunk. It'll work.
He does have a trunk.
What if this is like a very specific genie wish where he's saying
Can't
what part of him is and it's the
we
part of him
scry?
in the molten lava
Why don't we
Oh.
scry
ball. The rest
and
of
find
somewhere else.
Vasul?
We just transport into
I
the
mean,
molten lava.
do we still have the orb of scrying? Is that a thing?
Don't we have scrying spells?
You do have an orb of scrying. Ezra has it on her person.
Emma is not at her computer currently.
Can't we scry to find teleportation circles too?
So it's not exactly scrying. You guys did wish for basically a teleportation circle honing rod inside of Ezra's mind. So depending on where you're trying to go or who you're trying to find, you can try and hone in on a teleportation circle that would be close.
Indeed. Emma is up right now, but I feel like we could use the scrying orb to try to discern his location.
Seems like a try. A good try.
I mean, I'm gonna leave that one up to maybe not Jessica, but to Jessica's player, because I don't know. Do you want us to make saving Vasul a priority, Matt? Do you want to go back to Vasul? Or do you want to live Jessica?
That would be totally Vasul to like get there, spend all that time, and just be like, nah, I don't want to go.
You get down there and are like in the process of saving him, and he waves his non-hands. No, that's fine.
Matt is away from his keyboard right now.
Mm-hmm. AFK. That is okay.
Personally,
There's also the chance that we
Jessica's
just go back
pretty
to
cool.
the swamp and just go back the way we came.
I think it's a terrible idea. I fucking hate the swamp. Not there at all.
I also hate the swamp, but
Why don't we just teleport the fuck out of here?
Isn't
I mean,
the
we could
swamp
also do that.
slime
I-
territory?
It's very like at least where you are right now. It is very slime territory. Yes.
Yeah, isn't it just like slime country? Maybe we don't do that.
What? Slime
I
country?
feel like
Like, if we're in
Torn
slime
was
country, we'll be
just-
okay. Don't worry.
Maybe we don't do what?
Go back to swamp slime. Man.
Hey, if you have me, like, we'll be fine in slime country. Like, we'll be alright.
You were there last time. We almost died.
Okay, yeah, but that
That was before it was Slime
before
Country?
Slime Mommy
That was
took
before
over
it was Slime
everything.
Country.
Yeah, like,
Oh, that's valid. Okay.
Also, Angela, you were saying something?
Well, I was just gonna say, is that the what did you call it? The deadly the swamp area that Meslogliov was it looked a lot like
The Everdead Moors.
area. Everdead.
Yes.
So, and then you were saying something like he's not a great worm, and that's because we've
Yes.
From them.
You all
So-
garnered that knowledge, I believe, when you were closing the Convergence. That, well, and I think he kind of explicitly stated that to Apple, like he needs that, that vessel to
vessel.
ascend, essentially.
So I'm not saying that that's a good idea, but the way Torrin laid it out, it sounded like, okay, well, if we give him that
This
vessel,
might
then I
also
know
be our
he'll-
weakest chromatic dragon right now.
Well,
Aside from the green
yeah.
one, the green one seemed normal when I looked in on him.
But then we won't have a dragon in our party.
I know. That was the other thing I was gonna say. That Apple won't be Drapple anymore, and that could be.
I mean,
that's been a big.
I
big
don't see
hindrance.
I don't see a ton of logic in giving him the vessel because it's like, yeah,
Well-
we make him a great worm and then what? We just ask him for his heart?
His
like,
heart. No. I agree with
Yeah,
that, But
pretty
I
much.
felt the way Torrin was laying it out was like.
I mean, yes, he'll have to know that that's coming next, but also we'll definitely die.
Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying. I was like, what? Well, I don't
What
know.
if we
I
place a
absorb his
curse
soul
on it?
like a dragonborn warrior and become an even?
Oh yeah,
better dragon?
just eat his soul real quick.
Like,
Oh
real,
my
just
God.
real
Yeah, like
quick,
Skyrim, definitely.
Exactly,
That's definitely gonna
exactly.
happen. That's definitely gonna happen.
Can I try it though?
I mean, you can certainly try. I will never say no.
All right.
I mean, okay, there are times where I will say no,
There's
but
also the
Apple
argument
is
that Torrin,
Dragonborn.
is this plague or blight hitting Thrycene like the big? What would that look? Do you think that would be the trigger moment where it starts to spread everywhere? Is this like the port where it will spread across all of the land? Is this like how dire is this, or is it just the people of Thrycene? Because obviously we want to protect those people. But
I will do this in tone with Bahazax, because you could probably ask this question to him. But he would say, the one thing that has kept this plague from reaching far-flung and across is it cannot move through running water. Ice is no hindrance, but the sea, rivers, and things of that nature, unless they are stagnant, it cannot move. So, when it reaches Thrycene, and if it does take over the port, not saying that there are not forces that might be able to keep it slowed, eventually they will be overrun. And once it touches enough, the ships that are brought out will carry the rot with them.
so maybe the best thing for us to do right now is actually just to take advantage of this 15 days that we have and maybe try to go unite the guilds. Maybe that would be a worthwhile starting point. Because, like, if we get the guilds on board, they could get forces out here. I don't know how much they'd be able to mobilize in 15 days, though.
Remember when we all tried to agree on something? The 7 of us?
I'm just spitballing. We're saying we're all feeling a little bit lost. I'm just spitballing ideas.
I'm gonna veto that idea.
Why don't we each
not
put up our
not gonna
top
work.
2 ideas and we can go from there.
Quit while we're ahead.
and just vacation on a different plane of existence altogether. Just forget about Ravnica.
Enjoy our weekend.
I hear the Sword Coast is nice this time of year.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Beautiful.
gosh. There's no way.
Just dip for
We
Faerun.
just check out.
Yeah, just forget about it. Yes. Nah, the Ravnica, it was kind of going to shit anyway. Like,
Vacation. And let the world just stop.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
us here in our final episode of the Green Room. It has been an absolute pleasure having you.
oh, there's absolutely no way I'm letting you
Years
fuckers
of
get
life
out of
Oh,
the
Tor, we
final
think-
confrontation that I have for you. Fuck no, that ain't happening. Unless some way you all die, unless we do a TPK like a traditional TPK. No.
If you look on screen, now that we're all finished, there's no way that we can win and make Torin happy. Have a great night, everybody.
Oh no.
We'll see you next time.
Okay.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. No.
Patio.
Emma is finally back at her computer.
Okay,
So
okay,
could
okay.
we maybe try scrying at some people at least?
Of
or
course.
something? I don't know.
Of course. Yes.
We could even try to scry the vampire.
Yeah, who do you want to try and scry? Try and scry. Try and scry.
Oh gosh. What?
Try and scry.
Try to scry on Vasul, please.
Oh. Let me double check something real quick.
Have I made that a magical item yet? I really should have done that. I have not.
To be clear, when you scry on someone, you know their location?
No,
Somehow?
not necessarily. It
You
depends
just-
on the
you
type of.
see them.
So there are types of scrying orbs that would allow for that, but I believe that
Not what I have.
yes, yours just kind of detects thoughts in the area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thoughts, emotions, and I can like see their general surroundings.
Maybe his emotion will tell us if he wants to be saved.
I mean, I don't know how it works for different planes of existence. So let me get to that quick. Scrying.
Why is magic so hard?
Because if it had no cap whatsoever, then you could do anything you wanted with magic, and that's not very fun now, is it?
Exactly.
That sounds like a great time to me.
I
It
want
does
a
sound
power
fun.
fantasy.
I do too, and fantasy has to have laws that govern it, or else it's no fun.
Does it?
It does.
I just want to be all powerful.
Maybe for some people, but like whenever I enable the cheat mode in any of the games that I play, it almost immediately will lose interest in it because I'm like, okay, I can do whatever I want. I don't care anymore.
I can do-
Like,
yeah, there's no boundaries.
yeah.
I live off of cheat modes in my Sims. Do you think I want my Sims to go to work every day? No.
Things are becoming clearer now.
Okay.
I want to build a nice house. And I want my
You-
Sims to have nice things.
Okay, so you can, as far as the scrying spell itself goes, which I believe that's what you cast from the orb, you can see and hear a
Yes.
particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified, yada yada. But it has to be on the same plane of existence. So if you did it in here, that would be a big no-no. What you could try, if you wanted to, is you could go into that hell portal, or ask if you can, and see if that's the same plane of existence. You could see that.
I don't have to go alone, do I?
That's up to you all. And also, you kind of gotta ask because it's not your portal. Oh, unless you do just want to run right into
It's
it.
mine
I mean,
now.
if you guys want to run right into it, I won't stop you. But
The way he's saying it, I think that might be a bad idea.
Yeah, Torn just left that butt hanging there. So.
Right.
No. It's a great idea. It's a great idea. I was kidding. It's a great idea. Just jump in.
No.
Jump right in. Just
Wait,
jump right
I'm
in.
with you, Victor.
Just jump right in.
You gotta listen to Torrance. He gives us a lot of clues.
No, I don't inflect or anything when I think it's a bad or good idea.
That's part of DMing is like telling your players when they're doing something stupid, but not actually telling them.
Gives us lots of hints.
No,
Yeah, you do.
no, Okay. Anyway,
It's because you care, even though you won't admit it.
I didn't want you guys alive. I could do things.
So, just to make sure, we had a rest, so should...
Yes, everybody's hit points
Health?
and everything else should be
Okay.
at
So
maximum.
Lexov, Sexy Lexi should be...
Yes. He'll be it.
Back up with no, whatever that is on him.
Yeah. He had something on him. I can't remember what he put on him.
I can't remember, yeah. And then everybody else I think looks good. I can't see Jessica's health bar, but that's okay.
I also can't see Jessica's health bar.
But everybody
That's kind of
else
weird.
looks
I'll fix that.
good.
Oh shit.
There's yeah. Okay,
Jessica.
good. Want everybody to be healthy.
I have. Oh, okay. Can be. I just did that. That's the reason you can't see it. It's fine. I fixed it now. Or it should be fixed.
Oh yeah, I see it. But
Sweet.
it's not full, but I do see it.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Now everybody looks healthy. I like that when everybody has nice.
Yeah,
health
when
bars.
it looks like people aren't dying. That's great.
Yeah, I don't like that. When all are low. Like, okay. Back to what
yes.
people were doing. Running into the hell portal is what I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Was not a
you
good
could.
idea. No, it was not a good idea.
Are we scrying? I'm so confused. Or
I-
could we not
She was-
scry?
maybe
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
on this plane of existence, it would be a very bad idea because you could scry and know that, yeah, you guys are the only people in the, like, you and
that's
the
true.
people who are in this plane of existence are the only people here. Like, you scrying here would basically
We wouldn't
be
get any
wasting it.
information.
Yeah, you wouldn't be doing anything.
We can look around the room and be like, I'm scrying right now.
Yes, if you tried to scry in wherever that hell portal opens up at, then maybe you'll find
We could
something.
See if maybe that would be.
Maybe that's where Vasul is. You don't know, but you still wouldn't know exactly where he is. But you'd know he's on that plane of existence
on that
if you
plane.
did.
Yeah, that
get
would
it.
be that would rule out the rest of the planes.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I guess
I did wanna-
ask for permission.
It'd probably be a good
Yeah.
idea.
You
Yeah,
that
that's
we asked Rex if he knows the location
Oh.
of the
yeah.
vampire.
Could
We did that, right?
You have not done that yet.
We haven't done that. No. Who wants to go in the Pokeball? Actually, it's got to be Abe because he speaks.
I'll go.
Abraham?
Well, he speaks his language. Or
I
something.
know, but I want to go too.
Okay, we all can both go.
I want to see Umber.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, in we go.
All right.
I'll
Again.
I'll hold the ball. this
I'm not
time.
here for Rex.
I have the ball.
That's obvious. Let's control.
I mean, I'll say hi to Rex and be
Amulet.
cordial.
Somebody's got to hold the amulet. It's just-
So I will act as translator.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so who all is going into the Planescape necklace?
The
I
entire
was just
team.
gonna hold the necklace.
So everybody's going in. If everybody's going in, then Bebo will be
Wait.
like, oh, okay, I can hold it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Oh.
say somebody has to hold it.
Do we trust? I'm just kidding.
Oh, this cute mushroom. Yes, we definitely trust. this
100%
little
we do.
kitty. Yeah, right,
Absolutely.
Nick.
Mhm.
This precious
Yep.
little thing.
She just bounces up and down as you say that.
I know. She's so
Mhm.
cute. One is
I'm just
cute
kidding, I'm
little
not going
mushroom
in.
Cheeks.
Ishmael doesn't like tight spaces.
It's not tight.
It's not.
Nope.
It's
I don't believe you.
massive.
She
Nope.
she holds out her hand. She's waiting.
Oh, to be given the
Mhm.
pendant thing. Oh, okay.
I'm not giving it to her.
Oh.
She
Go ahead.
she looks down and just
I take it. I
Aw,
turn it
Ishmael.
away, and yeah.
Well, you don't have to go in there if you don't want to.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, okay. So then Oh, jeez.
Absolutely not.
by the way, this has all been riveting. And this is Lexoff speaking. I should probably leave.
Oh, I totally forgot that he was.
Lexoff,
like,
bro,
along
you know where the
with us.
vampire is, dude? Help a brother out.
No, I was drug into all this shit along with you. I don't know a damn thing about him. I was personally trying to.
We were helping you.
Yeah. We were being mutually beneficial, and now that Clint is gone, and I have had a full night's rest, you all seems like you'll be giving that locket to the Demir.
Well, tell the world that, you know, an imminent doom in 15 days. So
But
I will
somebody
do
will
so,
kick.
but I do need one of those setting stones.
Oh, the one from Clint?
what?
One of the ones from Clint?
Yes, please.
Which one are you gonna give him?
The obsidian, the
Mm.
obsidian
Oh.
one. I am not.
It's the obsidian.
What?
Apple.
Why? I don't like this plan.
AJ. Apple. Need to give up your obsidian stone?
What? You're just
Wait,
gonna
why
give it
don't
up
you-
This-
without asking any fucking
This
questions?
stone will ensure that I can push more influence on the Orzhov. If you want help from the Orzhov, this is how you get it.
Abraham, do you trust him?
The Orzhov are deal makers. I trust Lexov to be above board. It's really all about coin in the end.
And hopefully that will be less so.
Ultimately,
Okay.
Lexov has helped
good
us
with it.
in our battles, and I trust him. He also knows what's at stake.
Mm-hmm.
As
So I say, sure. give
you're
it to him.
speaking, he moves his way over to Apple. If you would, my good sir. If Apple is around.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I needed. And he will take the obsidian sending stone. It has been an experience. And you watch as he swiftly, in it like a very bright, almost angelic shine, just flies, not flies, but like shimmers out of space.
Lexov takes sending.
Yes. You now have two sending stones.
Yeah. Gold.
One that was a gold nugget and another sapphire, I believe.
Sapphire.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I have.
Obsidian was the best.
Maybe.
All right, into the Pokeball with you two, please. Talk to Rex. You have 5 minutes.
All right. Everybody but Ishmael is going in, correct?
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Wait, is Jessica coming in with us?
I don't know.
Where's
I'll
Matt?
go
Probably.
wherever the wind
Oh.
takes me, man. Come on,
Okay.
let's do it. Pokemon!
Okay. So...
Pokemon! Gotta get
He really is just a fourth wall breaker. They did whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay. I need to delete that. Delete that. I'll hide that one.
think Snack's ever been in the...
There's a lot of you who have not been, actually.
I was gonna say, yeah. First time for everything.
Mm-hmm. Let's paste. Okay. Ooh, I should not have done it on that layer. My bad.
What was it?
It's just I put you guys on GM layer instead of object layer, which means that you guys couldn't see you. I could.
He just treats us like objects.
Yeah, and I will always. That's how much I love you.
Kind of you.
Okay.
Oh, everyone else gets to finally see what I saw that one
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's massive in
Inside
here.
the pendant?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's massive. Like I said, it's not tight.
Wow.
Now that I have you all in the Pokeball.
He just decides to go wherever he wants to. Oh, that would be so... please do it.
I throw it into the hell portal.
Oh my god. Ishmael.
Just kidding, team. But secretly.
Team.
Yeah.
But secretly, I actually
Now
do
make
it.
my own decisions to do whatever I want. I'm never gonna stop moving. I'm always gonna go forward. I don't check for traps. I don't.
Okay. I need
Go,
to
go, go, go.
bring these characters in real quick. Where is that? And then the two that you can see right now. Where is Umber? They...
My
Is there any
baby.
Hey, I thought he was smaller. I was wrong.
See? He's a big boy.
He's a very big boy.
Is there any sign of Chala?
You can roll a perception check to see if you can find her.
Okay.
We all roll a
Well,
perception.
Hey, Matt,
I
each
also
time that I
wanted
come in
to
here, I
reach
take a
out.
peek.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Wanted to reach out with my
25.
mind to her as
24.
well.
Okay. Oh, you got.
Oh,
27.
natural 20.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. She will
Well,
have
you're a
advantage.
cat person, you know.
Jessica doesn't see shit.
Yeah,
She doesn't even see. She doesn't even see the mountain.
right?
No.
It's like, whoa.
Let's see. Brain needs to work. There it is. Advantage. Yes, and stealth. Oh, she got a natural 22.
This poor cat is like, I fucking hate my life, man. I was taken and now I just live in this necklace.
You know, let me do something real quick. Yeah, 1 second. Because it might be different depending on something. So, my brain is not braining. I hate it when that happens.
My brain is not braining. Come on, brain.
I know. Come on, brain. Okay.
Do the brain thing.
Let's see. Okay. We'll just roll this real quick. Because there's a possibility that... Ooh, one more thing. There and there. Rolling first this, just to see how well his perception did. Okay, but he's been in there for a while, so we'll do one more. Okay.
Wow.
So, instead of her having advantage, she would have gone with her first roll. because you see, like, sprawled out on the neck of the Tyrannix, Chala.
What? She's on his neck?
Yeah, just lounging.
Like sunning?
Yeah.
She likes him.
That's neat. Okay, good. I was worried about her. Does she look injured or anything?
Oh, no.
She
No,
look
no.
okay?
She looks fine.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm glad she made a friend.
Yeah.
She got to a high place.
Right.
I'm gonna wave at Chala.
Right now her eyes are closed, but,
Well,
yeah.
if only I had a can of tuna.
A can of tuna. Careful, Umber will be like,
Does Umber look like a puppy still?
Yes.
Is this a Clifford the Big Red Dog situation?
Very.
So cute.
I
but
just
big.
loved him too much. He grew so big.
All right. You now have the Tyrannix close at hand. Chala just resting on his neck.
Snoozing.
Mm-hmm. By the way, for anyone who cannot understand what he is saying, when he speaks, it almost sounds like some some earthly engine is just like revving up, and it sounds almost like rocks falling when he does speak.
Rocks falling.
Yeah, just like a rock slide, almost. But you can ask what you wish. And Umber, of course, is just, bouncing up and down like a puppy. So
Being the best.
Mhm.
Who's got questions
Well,
for the big man?
I thought we were asking if he knew where the vampire guy either is or was, or any clues.
Correct.
Right?
I will
Okay.
turn and I will call up to Tyrannix. Just, hello. We're here to ask for some information. You wouldn't happen to know where that vampire guy is, would you? What's his name again?
Andoros.
Andoros. That one.
Real quick, I'm gonna try something. We're gonna see how it goes. Oh, wait. What is up with that? Okay.
Stop yawning. It's 4:30.
I'm sorry. It's 10:30 for me.
I know. I feel you, Vic. I'm like,
Mhm.
And I messaged too earlier because I was like, I'm trying to follow, but I'm fading.
And the music is great, but it's also like relaxing too.
Yes.
So I'm like,
Okay. Do you need me to change the music? I mean, it's a little late now because we're like 20 minutes away from
20 minutes.
closing.
I mean,
Um,
I'm gonna be fading.
Can we get
no
the
matter
techno
what.
fight
Okay.
music going? Let's
Yeah,
go.
techno fight music.
Techno fight
Let's
music.
fucking-
Okay. Yeah. No.
Fucking-
I could literally just turn on the Doom soundtrack and then like everyone would. No, not Dune. Not Dune.
No,
Doom.
Doom.
Yeah. I guess. I mean. No.
Or
Also-
Dune.
For those of you,
In the
so
sequel.
chat, which one's Torian going to put on? Doom
Or
Dune?
Dune.
Well,
Put it in the comments below.
really, neither. So.
Do you think she's gonna play Hot to Go?
Okay, let's reel it in, and we can hopefully wrap it up a little bit soon, so that people who are fading can
We
be
could go to sleep.
relieved.
That
But
typically wouldn't be. It's just because it was.
I get it. I get
12-hour
it.
day.
I completely get it. Yeah, if we had done this yesterday, I would have been like, yeah, I can't.
Right.
Like, I fell asleep at like 5 o'clock yesterday.
Oh.
So, but we're good. So,
What?
I
He's
did.
been sick.
Yeah, I've been feeling under the weather, and yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So, but it was good. It was good. So,
He must have really needed that. Rest.
yes.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be switching up my voice a little bit, and we're gonna have some fun with that. So, what was the first question asked? The location of Andros, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Andros helped in the capture of my being. He is in crystal caverns deep beneath the streets of what I believe you call the 10th district. Deep enough that no one would know what he was up to. I do not know the best way to make it in that space, but I know he has means of traveling there himself quickly through some form of spatial manipulation using his bats.
Did you say bats?
Yes,
Okay, like the flying creatures.
yes.
Thank you.
To get there. There's a way that you all came through before. I don't know if that way would still be open or not.
But it would get us back to the Crystal Cavern. What of this other being that was with Andros, this other being that was under the control?
I have been in the same space as her many a time. Unlike me, who was trapped using some other form of magic, she wears a collar. One that keeps her mind entangled in the thrall of
Is this the crystal dragon?
Andros. And yes, Omniglathonex.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think if we were to confront the two of them, you'd be able to handle her while we
It
focused on
would
Andros?
be our best shot.
I mean, that's not a terrible plan. We bring Rex here with us and use him to keep the Omna...
That's why I say the crystal dragon.
the crystal dragon.
Uh,
While we take the fight to Andros, and hopefully this time a little better prepared and a little
I know
less
how to
frantic.
spell it. I just don't
Kill
know how
it!
to say it. Yeah, I knew you were gonna put it out. I've already written this down.
I'll put it in my dragon notes.
I think we need to remember that she also doesn't want to harm us. She's like Rex was when he was being controlled. So I don't like.
But regardless, she's going to attack
Yes,
us. So by having
I
Rex
agree.
keep her attention,
I agree. I just mean like.
Rex might
we
not need to
should-
kill her.
Right. I would hope not, if it's at all possible. But Because he was in the same boat, like same, you know.
I do not wish for this one's death. But if I do not fight like my life depends on it, I will not succeed.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Man, I hate this. Because we're fighting these not enemies.
It is best if you end the vampire quickly then. Whether that can be done or not, I do not know.
Has Chala stirred? With
as he's been speaking, like you do notice that she like stretches out almost every time he rumbles. Like she enjoys it. And at one point, like her, you know how cats do. Her eyes open up just like very slit-like, very like the minimal amount that they need to like peer down and know what's around them. So yes, she eventually does. Like her eyes just barely open to you all.
I'll wave.
She would
continue to try to make friends with this cat.
She would stretch out, and
Chala, do you feel like helping us rip the throat out of an evil vampire?
she like, well, first she stretched out, and then she like rolled onto her back a little bit, and she's like keeping her eyes on you. That's the acknowledgement you get from her. I guess, roll me an insight check to see what she thinks of that.
It's a 15.
With a 15. You just see her, like, lick her chops a little bit. Whether that means yeah or no, you're not sure. You can take it how you want to.
You know, maybe it'll be a reactive thing. Maybe we call her out when we need help. If we need help.
Got it.
But I've at least given her a heads up.
Yes.
So she won't be mid-nap.
Yes.
All right, then I guess it's back through the slime domain. Victor, you're positive that you'll be able to clear us a safe path?
He said be right back.
Okay. I was worried he fell asleep or something.
No. Oh no.
But that is cred that he has, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
he has
yes.
the ability.
I think
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So
that'd be
he
fine.
can get us back to the mirror. We can see if it's still active. Pop back through.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
And try to take the fight to Andros.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, because I don't know if we're going to be able to find Vasul. But maybe defeating Andros will get Vasul back.
You're not sure?
It's worth a shot.
I like this plan, but also remember he took I forget her fucking name, but that lady that we were trying to squeeze for.
And no,
Was it
it's not. It
Amandra?
was not Amandra because that was the crow that took her. Andros.
The rogue.
Yes.
Yeah, the rogue.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
We're gonna have to deal with that person too, even though I'm not there. Just chiming in.
Yeah. And
Are you
that's
talking about
perfectly fine.
Morvosa?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the
okay.
one.
Okay. I was like,
So she's probably still alive, hanging out with Vampire Dude.
because she was just unconscious. Yeah.
So we gotta fight Rogue and Vampire, plus his army.
Oh, I can deal with the rogue.
No problem.
I think
Smack.
me and the rogue can deal with the rogue.
Rogue on rogue.
Rogue on rogue violence.
Yeah, no problem. Ezra's got the vampire, so we'll just hang back.
Yeah. I like this plan. I like this plan.
I don't like this plan.
It's like, I don't.
Not me. No, thank you.
No.
All right. So we've got our plan. Right? We got the information we needed.
You sure? Yeah.
And we've got a plan of attack for how to engage with Omniglathonex.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is great. Sounds good. Let's do it.
All
I
right.
summon everybody out of the Pokeball.
Everybody? Who's everybody?
No,
Well,
not everybody.
No.
The team.
the party
Okay.
members.
I was just making sure. Okay.
Mud bunnies only.
Mud bunnies only. Okay. Got it. I'll bring you all back then. Ooh.
It's a great party name, by the way. I've never ceased to love that party name.
I'm still confused as to why.
Yeah.
Why not?
I fully embrace.
Everything
It's
was
like
so
we've
serious.
technically got
Growing up.
many titles, right? Like we're the Hand of the Guild Pact, like
Uh-huh.
this whole deal.
But you are
then
the mud.
That's true.
But Mud Bunnies was the original, and it's just hilariously silly.
It's very silly.
All right. Well, if you love it, then I love it too.
It feels like the kind of thing where we'd be like, the Mud Bunnies, and people would be like, who?
Yeah, and like, why
It's
is
like
that
the
impressive?
Hand of the Guild
Like,
Pact, God.
this is us.
You heard of me?
Oh man.
Everyone knows us after the rebrand.
Yeah.
We gotta
Definitely.
find our like hipster fan who was into us before we were the Hand of the Guild Pact.
Oh no.
Right.
Did one of you guys mention mud bunnies?
Oh.
I remember this tale of this group. That
No,
was
you don't. No, you
walking
don't.
This
around
is
going,
Jessica.
I know it is.
I bought you t-shirts. I was on the tour.
With Jessica
was on
their
the
whole
tour.
lives
Oh
Jessica
boy.
was a roadie to the roadies.
on tour.
All right.
Who do you think pulled your wagon? It was my cousin Jeff.
He pulled your wagon.
All right. I'll just give this to you one more time. Do you want to go into the hell portal and see if you can scry on Vasua? Going once.
I did think
Going
that was
twice?
a good idea to rule out that plane, right? We just need to.
Hold on, I'm on mute.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know why, but actually, it's actually a
Because I
terrible
don't know
idea.
why.
We're probably gonna die. I think it's a trap.
I
And the
don't
DM's
think
trying
we
to trick us.
So how about you ask and then you'll figure it out? How about that?
Yeah. We need to start by.
DM, is it a trap?
No, not me.
No.
You ask the people who are in the vicinity of the hell portal who have used it numerous times and not died.
Dame Cordell,
Mm-hmm.
do you think it would be a good idea if we could go into this hell portal that you came out of and try to scry to see if our
So
friend
I
on that
am quite formidable, and I usually go in to gather the bodies of devils forcibly. That being said, if you are being quick and quiet, there should be no issue. But you do need this if you're going to go in. And please come back out so that I can have it back. She shows you what looks like a stone coin that has just a nexus of arcane scrawling across it. Almost enough to where your brain can't analyze where the symbols, one symbol begins and one symbol ends. This is passage for one.
Ah.
If you are
Here you go,
holding,
Ezra.
or if you are holding hands,
Damn it.
if you are holding hands,
I'm just kidding.
you could take one other.
Okay.
It is a stronger version of a dimension door spell. It is tethered to the other side.
will say this. I can cast Scry at level 4 with Nimririan's prismatic crystal. And I don't know if being stealth is super important. It kind of sounds like it is.
I mean, if you don't want to be attacked by devils,
Right.
it is very much. We have it in a safe location, but safe is relative in the Hells, as well as it is a safe location near a place that we go to harvest these creatures. So there are plenty.
I also don't have very much experience using a. I usually just hold hands and close my eyes, and then I go with the group. I don't really go through
It's quite
by
simple.
myself.
As long as you have the coin with you and you step in to the sigil, you will be transported.
I would like to nudge Abraham and say, Snack's really coming into her own. She's doing great.
I've got a plus
This is a great
9
plan,
stealth
Snack.
if we need it.
I agree.
Do you
Go for it.
think level 4 is that high enough? I mean, is that?
It depends
Ooh,
on.
you're asking me? That's real high. Woo.
Well, I was.
Oh my
I think I
gosh.
was more asking Ezra. She knows about spells.
You could also ask the dame as well.
I
I
mean,
don't know
Just 'cause I
what
know you
level
could-
scrying do I have.
That's what I was wondering.
the
I was like,
ball.
would it be better if it was at a higher level? I don't.
Zafira would say, Cordell doesn't have too much experience with the higher magics. It doesn't matter really what level you cast a scrying spell on. It does not change what the spell does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you got like more information at the higher
It,
level.
well, you have to roll like DCs to like get past the person that you're trying to sky on.
The person you are trying to scry on will, if they are not, they'll try and save against it, or they won't, depending on who they are.
But they also don't know it's us
Correct.
when you're looking. So they just feel a foreign entity trying to enter their brain. So they may fight back. And then the deeper you want to go, the harder that it is.
What if?
That's
What
she
if
said.
I
Sorry.
You have a connection to
I was
Vasul,
gonna
though.
say
You'll know it's
that's what I
you,
was-
and it's going to be
that's-
beautiful.
as soon
You
as I
can't,
speak,
like,
that's
I
what was
try.
trying
I
to-
mean, I had to try to do that with a mantra, but you can't. You
Well,
can't really tell them it's you at all.
well, I meant.
Ezra, you're
like,
fucking this all
my
up.
mind more than like more than just like a connection with them, as far as like I've been psychically like that.
I still don't think so. I mean, the Torin wants to.
You won't
Try
know
it out
until you
again.
try.
But I'm pretty
So
sure that doesn't matter.
yeah, like your so you can attempt it, but just from Ezra's point of view, she has done this before towards Amandra and like tried to offer some kind of solace, and nothing came across emotionally. It was simply she was aware that somebody was looking in on her, not who it was or anything like that.
But yeah, which I can understand that. I was thinking I was gonna try to reach him with my mind first, and then cry.
Yeah. Also, just to make you all aware, scrying has like tiers of how difficult it is depending on how familiar you are with the target. So, like for example, familiar means that you know the target well. They would have a -4 to their a -5 to their save. If you have a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or anything that would be like from his person, then it's also a -10. So
He definitely sneezed on me multiple times. So
I have his notes.
We
here.
have the
like
deck of
trunk
many
snot
things.
and stuff. Is
you
definitely
do have the deck of many things. So that's a possession or garment, which would be a -4, not a -10. So it'd be altogether a
Which was
minus
my-
9.
That was my second top
Ye-
2 ideas on what to do, was to pull from the deck.
Ugh. Can I just be in possession of the deck? I don't have to pull from it.
I mean, you can have it. You do not have to pull from it. No.
Right. Which is Abe has it, right? I think.
Yeah, Abe has
Abe has
the
it.
deck. of
Yes,
everything.
yes. He was the one who
Yes.
grabbed it. So if he hands it over
It
to
has-
you,
It has found.
I'm not sure if he's told us that though, but you know.
I mean, it wasn't like he stealthed to do it. You watched him go over and pick it up. And I'm pretty
Oh,
sure he
yeah,
like
right.
I'm pretty sure he did like say
Alright,
that he
Who's
picked it up.
asking for the deck of many things?
We need a. What do
We
you
want
think?
it.
Symbol of
Ava, snack,
Mosul
snack, and I.
For what?
to do
Because
a
it's
minus
a possession
10
of
to
us
scry.
and then minus 9.
It helps in the
Well,
scrying.
it
So
helps
if-
the scry.
I see. Okay.
It's snack and I. Are you?
We're
Like,
not.
Snack is gonna pull all the
Yeah,
cards. Are you
right.
kidding? Of
Well,
course.
no,
Yeah,
it's
come on.
it's like Abraham will take it out of his pocket, but he's kind of holding it with like a tight grip, like making sure that none of the cards can get pulled.
Is it not like a deck of cards inside a
Oh,
box?
It is.
just-
Yeah, there is a
Okay.
like it is a in a leather bound pouch. That-
Hold on.
You hear a voice from beyond.
Here,
Yeah.
And actually what it is Jessica being like, pull one. Pull one.
Which sounds right. What's that? Get that out. Let's play a game.
Yeah, this deck of
No,
many
Jessica
things
knows what
found
it
a
is.
much more careful hand in my possession. I don't know. I
Excuse
think
me.
about it every session.
Excuse me.
It's just right there.
He only pulled from it one time.
One
He
time.
could have done it so many fucking times.
Yes.
I'm aware.
You should
I'm
give
just
him more
saying.
credit.
I'm just saying it terrifies.
Wasn't it twice?
Because A, you also pulled a card already, and you pulled one of the ones that isn't bad.
It's true.
Yes,
That means
the
that-
percentage that it is bad has ramped up slightly.
The ratio is worse.
But not terrible. I'd still pull it.
Oh, yeah.
Pull it.
And that's why I love you so much. Anyways.
I also lost my hands this time, so maybe don't listen to it.
Right? Yeah, that's a good point.
All right. Well, do you want to
Lost
travel
your hand?
do you want to travel into the hell portal now, or do you want to wait until
I feel
next
like
we meet
this
our
is a
heroes?
good
I want to
cliffhanger,
wait.
Okay.
It's
right?
10.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when next we meet our
Oh,
heroes,
Victor,
you will all be sojourning. Well, not all, but some of you will be sojourning into a lair of hell, which they would let you know is Phlegethos.
We're gonna take a girls' trip.
and you are going to figure out if Vosul is on that plane of existence or not.
Which plane did you say it was?
Phlegethos.
Oh God, can you just type it in?
Of course. Give me just a moment.
Please.
Flagathor.
These
Phlegethos.
spellings-
plane.
these
Hibbidi-bobbidi-boobidi.
spellings are just like.
This is my guess.
It is correct.
God damn.
Oh, good job. I always spell it phonetically every time you say stuff.
I mean, there's
Yeah, no,
there's not
fantasies,
there's not a
that's
whole
what
lot of other ways to do it because like for names specifically,
totally
it
would've
can be
put
a
an F.
jumbled up mess. Like it could be an F instead of a P there. Phlegethos. Like
I would have put an F.
Yeah. Anyways.
That's okay because it's my
Fourth
notes.
level
I
of
can-
hell, ruled by Belial Alal and Fjord.
Yeah.
Sounds
I get a
pleasant.
townhouse there.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Great
gonna-
townhouse.
Ezra, you are
Anyways,
our best
I'm gonna stop the
spellcaster.
recording
So
there.
go.
Stop the recording!
Stop the